I'll tell you guys what, decided today to not hang around the house at all. I got up, got dressed, left, went and got a large iced coffee, took my half of a clonazepam, and sat in the window in the sun and answered a shitload of messages and talked to a lot of people. I got more done in that hour's time than I had gotten done in half a day yesterday. It was something about just being out of the house without the distraction, the iced coffee, just in my own little corner, and everything flowing and things that people are talking to me about. I'm real excited. Johan and I are coming, we're figuring it out. Things to come. I'm going to start a Facebook group hopefully today, trying to just figure out what to call it. It'll be a group for all of my people that want to learn from me. And then from that, we're going to branch off YouTube, and I'm either going to use School as a platform that I've just ran across, or open back up coachwaz.com and have the forums that I originally had figured to do. It's going to have some classic forums, but revamp it to the new way of doing things, and it would be $250 a year to be a member for unlimited access to answer my answering questions and custom videos and videos from myself, Emmerich Delsick, John Jaquish, guys like Tony Freeman, Brian Balzano, now starting to get to know Tony Hughes. We're all going to collaborate and come together. You get access to all of that for $250 a year. On top of that, anybody that's a member is going to get discounts at Primal Medical. Anybody that's a member of my site is going to get discounts on all the Humanifor products. Anybody that's a member of my website is going to get discounts on gym and tonic supplements, and so on and so on. So just in what they save on products alone, they're actually going to end up getting paid, depending on who it is, they'll probably end up getting paid to be a member of my site. And I'm going to cherry pick the people that I work with one-on-one from that point, because a lot of people are going to get a lot of information from me just on a daily basis in the forums, answering questions, things like that. If you want to get specific on dosages and helping you with certain things with TRT, I'm not going to just blast that out in the open. Somebody's going to have to pay me $80 an hour for a consult. Now, my consults, I will say, sometimes go 2 hours. I'm not going to charge extra for that, just because what's said needs to be said, and that's what's more important. I just had one yesterday with a guy. I think it went an hour and 45 minutes, but we figured some things out, and I know he's on the right path, and that's what's most important. But and then I'm going to have some appointed coaches in there as well, because the forums are not going to just be X3, for example. We're going to have an X3 forum for guys that just want to use X3, but we're also, the X3 forum is going to have advanced movements as well, where we do calisthenic type stuff with bands and have guys help you do loaded negatives and things like that. This is the kind of training that I'm going to be doing with Johan. I'm flying to Sweden, it looks like the 1st of March, to get Johan ready for his first bodybuilding competition. I don't know, we're going to call it like Project Johan, Coaching the Coach, or whatever. We're going to go over his diet, his hormones, we're going to go over his supplements, his training. Be a couple weeks of real hard brass tacks training, explaining stuff, and then we'll have that available for sale as a downloadable series. We're excited about that. Taking the X3 group to a whole new level in that aspect. Then I'm gonna have some groups that, we talk about weight training, and variable resistance will still always be a great part of it. There's some movements with weights that are naturally variable resistance, you know, like a cable pull down or a lateral raise or something like that. Those sort of movements just are naturally variable resistance because of the way physics is. But we're also going to show ways to use the Emmerich Delsick style training principles and load negatives and then take it off, and then in the concentric phase be a little lighter. And then we're going to add bands to that to take it even a step further and incorporate the X3 with Delsick style training. We're going to show everybody how to use TRT and SARMs to keep themselves completely safe and have perfect blood work and get steroid-like gains with taking no more than could be legally prescribed. We have multiple guys on the Olympia stage doing it now. If you don't believe me, the guys are to come. I can't say one of the guys right now because coming out of retirement through the Masters Olympia, but in a few, sorry about the thumping there, guys. In a few months, it'll be coming out. And he's a big advocate of Humanifort, and I'm going to be doing some videos here with Emmerich and Dr. Serrano, some more with Dr. Jaquish, breaking out the new nanotechnology, testosterone therapy. This is going to be, it's going to be a whole new world, guys. I'm really excited, and we are at the forefront of this shit. Nutritionally, I'm going to have appointed coaches in my group. I'm going to allow Wesley Inman, if he wants to train strongmen, because I believe strongmen should be allowed. This bullshit where like you're just X3 or you're nothing, that's bullshit. We all need to get along, and strongmen can have X3s and use them. Power lifters have X3s and use them. Bodybuilders have X3s and use them. And just because some little lazy guy that only wants to do his little tiny X3 workout and barely eat gets jealous of these other guys' physiques, they can go piss themselves. You know, you don't need to come to my group. And that's where the membership at $250 a year for the information that's going to be given, that's nothing. You're going to end up making money being a member, and we weed out that kind of garbage, and we have the people there that are really serious. So to come, reach out to Johan, reach out to myself, tell us some stuff that you'd like to see, and if you have any questions what's going forward, we'll gladly answer them best we can. But I have Johan doing a TRT cruise here through the holidays, and we're going to start his prep in beginning of March. So that's when we're really going to go to town. And by then, my physique should be about up to par with Johan, so I don't have to feel like a little bitch next to the guy I'm training. But anybody that knows Johan knows that he is about as genuine as a human being as they get. He's honest to a fault. Johan and I share clients back and forth. If somebody wants some sort, to do superhero training, I send them to Johan. Johan sends his clients to me for blood work and TRT and supplements and things like that. And we share it back and forth. We even split costs. If you're sharing us, we split it. Things like that. That's the way coaches really need to be. We don't need to lie and blow smoke up people's asses and say things like we're getting people's natural testosterone levels super high when all we're doing is pumping them full of clomiphene and burying their free test and raising their estrogen levels, and saying we're exclusively doing X3 when they really have the guys doing one X3 movement and 3 movements with weights and all that kind of stuff. There's no reason to do all that crap. My site's going to be for real, and it's the way it is. Emmerich Delsick and I are going to make custom videos for it, and John Jaquish is more than welcome to help make videos for it, for some of the stuff that he's learning, and even come in and answer some hard questions on some certain things Wesley Inman, I'm going to help moderate his site. He can come in and check on mine once in a while. And Gym and Tonic Supplements is going to be a huge part of it. And anybody that's a member of the site's going to get discounts on Gym and Tonic Supplements and tonic research products. I'm not going to sell a lot of peptides, but what peptides I do sell are the ones that I believe in. Melanotan 2, can't go wrong with that one. The Humanifort's going to cover most of the things like the Thiamycin B4 and the TB500 and IGF-1 and stuff like that. But there's also the aspect of site enhancement with IGF-1 DES. So I'll probably have 3 or 4 peptides available, and then I'll let Wesley Inman take care of the ancillaries like tadalafil and sildenafil. That'll be Wesley's glitch right there. And then I have a meeting with Dr. Tony Huge tomorrow. We're going to see what he and I can do with for each other, and he will be some sort of entity of it as well. So stay tuned. There's a lot of really great things coming, guys. A lot of really great things coming. The world's changing. People are going to get the best physiques they've ever had and being healthy and live to be 100 years old. And we're going to prove to the world that we can do this in ways that all these jackasses never thought possible. And the ones that don't believe us, they'll just make us more popular by talking shit about us. I'm finding that out. Let them talk shit. Because all the guys doing my thing, I got a guy in my gym right now. He'd been on 500 milligrams of testosterone for years and had 0 results. His first few months he grew. I pulled him down, got him on the Humanifort, the microdosing. In the next 2 weeks, he's going to start his first blast, and he's going to take 150 milligrams less than what he was taking before. And he's going to put on about 10 pounds of muscle, and he's going to shit himself. And when we do this, then I'm going to interview him and show everybody. I hope we can take some before and after pictures of this one too, but show everybody that. I have another guy, Jeremy Ash, we're going to be working on that. I have several other guys doing this, and then we got several guys getting on the Olympia stage this year. They're going to be blowing people's minds, just taking Humanifort and TRT. And it's funny is all these drug users, they can't believe it because they think it's about dosages, and they've done it this way their whole life, so they think they know everything. And you know what? The dinosaurs are going to die off, and there's going to be a new era. And we know how to manipulate things to where we get huge spikes and then drops down and nothing shuts down, and we stay healthy and fly under the radar, keep our blood work, anti-aging. We're not only going to be bigger and stronger, we're going to be all around healthier, look younger, and live longer doing it at the same time. So I'm excited, guys. Get excited with me. This is the beginning of a beautiful thing. Alrighty, that's the end of that. I'm going to finish my iced coffee, and then I'm going to go drink a dozen eggs and call a guy Primal and I'm going to do my X3 workout, drink a dozen eggs, call my guy, one of my guys from Primal, and then later this afternoon I'm going to hit a workout again. So as I've said, I'm training everything twice a day. My protein intake right now is at least 1.5 grams a day. My carbs are just enough to get through my workouts. I might be eating a little bit too much here or there, but that's easy enough to fix. And the majority of my fats are all egg yolks and olive oil, other than once in a while I bust out a steak. So stay tuned. I put on 10 pounds so far in the last 4 weeks, and I would guess in the next 8 weeks I'll add another 10. So things are looking up, guys. Things are looking up. Have a super great, wonderful day.